At the edge of a small mountain village, there once lived an old lady. Her house was tiny, made of a stone but overflowing with love. She had no children, no money, and no grand reputation, but she possessed something incredibly rare: peace. Every day, she would light a small, crackling fire in her fireplace. She'd cook soup with whatever vegetables grew in her little garden, humming old songs that no one else seemed to remember. The villagers adored her. Whenever they felt sad or lost, they would find their way to her doorstep. She always greeted them with a smile. Even when she had nothing to give, she still offered her smile. One late evening, a strange traveler appeared at her door. She opened it slowly, her eyes squinting into the dim light. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice soft but steady. The traveler smiled, a mysterious glint in his eyes. "I'm just someone passing by. But I've heard about you. I've heard you've lived a good, simple life. So today, I'm going to give you a choice." "A choice?" she asked. Her curiosity piqued. "Yes," he said, his voice smooth and persuasive. "There are 3 doors. Behind one of them lies your deepest desire. Behind the other 2, only disappointment. Choose wisely." The old lady shook her head and let out a soft, gentle laugh. "Oh, I'm much too old to be chasing after dreams," she said. But the traveler was insistent. "Come with me," he urged. "Just look." He led her out of her cottage and into a quiet, moonlit meadow. There, standing strangely in the middle of the grass, were 3 doors. One was magnificent, made of pure gold and studded with jewels. The second was sturdy and familiar, crafted from polished wood. The third was old and rusted, its hinges creaking in the gentle breeze. The traveler pointed at them. "Choose one," he commanded. The old lady looked at all 3 doors, her gaze lingering on each one for a moment. Then, without a hint of hesitation, she walked straight toward the rusted door. The traveler frowned, his brow furrowed in confusion. "Why this one?" he asked. "The golden door holds immense wealth. The wooden one, reunion with lost loved ones. Why choose the old, broken one?" She turned to him, her smile as warm and comforting as her fireplace. "Because," she said, her voice filled with a lifetime of wisdom, "the most beautiful and precious things in my life have always come in old, worn packages." She reached out, her hands steady, and pushed the rusted door open. Inside, there was nothing. Only dust motes dancing in a sliver of moonlight. Only a deep, profound silence. The traveler looked on, a mix of pity and confusion on his face. He thought she had chosen poorly, that her life's lesson had failed her at the final test. But the old woman wasn't disappointed. She stepped through the doorway and turned back to face the meadow. From her new perspective, she saw something incredible. The golden door and the wooden door had vanished. The traveler was gone, and in their place, right where her little stone house had always been, now stood a magnificent garden, more beautiful than anything she had ever imagined. Flowers of every color bloomed under the moonlight, and a gentle stream trickled through. It sounded like a soft melody. She realized the rusted door wasn't an entrance to something new, but a gateway to seeing the world as it truly was. Her deepest desire wasn't for wealth or lost youth. It was for the peace she already had, seen through fresh, wondrous eyes. The traveler hadn't given her a prize. He had given her a new perspective. She smiled, took a deep breath of the fragrant air, and felt more at home than ever before. Her treasure wasn't behind a door. It was the life she had been living all along. Thanks for watching. If the story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales that make you think. See you next time.